Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to bring you guys the new Minecraft 1.16 update, other known as the Nether update. I've been playing the snapshot of this, and it's been pretty insane. The amount of things you can do actually in the Nether now, it's pretty incredible. But this video will be covering pretty much all the new blocks, the mobs, and biomes that are being introduced into the game. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, starting with the first newly implemented update, Soulfire. It's pretty much just like normal fire. Uh, the difference is it does deal double damage regular than fire per second. When you essentially it's blue instead of orange, obviously as you guys can see. To get the blue effect, wait, oh, I I don't know how to put it out. Oh wait, hold up. Uh, Give me a sword. All right, we got a sword. Fire's not going out. Okay, but essentially, if you want it blue, you gotta put it on soul soil. It spawns naturally in, I believe, Sand Valley biomes in the Nether. So if you want those, if you want the blue effect, you gotta get soul soil for and flint and steel, essentially. It doesn't melt ice and it doesn't burn wood. It gives off lesser light, I believe, compared to regular fire. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the fire given off by Soulfire is 10 rather than 15 by normal fire. Then our next is Soul Campfire. Soul Campfire. That's two words, not three words. Soul Campfire. I'm sorry. Um, this has the potential of scaring away piglins, along with essentially the torch and the lantern. What are piglins? Hold off. We'll be covering that section of the video later. Those are essentially new mobs being implemented. But just know that these three items right here will be able to scare off piglins, so you don't have to worry about piglins, killing you or anything like that. Not killing, deceasing you. Sorry about that. Um, this is just like a normal campfire. Same thing like the fire, it gives off, I believe, 10 blocks, or it lights level of 10 instead of 15. And then, comparing to regular campfire. Same thing with torches. I think the only difference is, actually, no, there is no difference. It's pretty much a normal touch except for blue light and 10 levels of light compared to 15 levels of light. I'm pretty sure. You have your lantern. Uh, Same thing. I'm not too sure about the light level for lanterns. I know it is less. So that's that. Then you have your nether sprouts. These essentially are your nether grass. Your normal weed, I guess. Give me a second. I'll show you guys what I mean. Bone meal. That's what I need. What the bone meal? There we go. Oh, boom. Essentially that, but the tiny version. There's no tiny version. But this will grow to tall, pretty much like that height. You have your two new fungus, your warp fungus, your crimson fungus. As you can see, warp are going to be blue. These are the warp forests, and then you have your crimson forests, which are red. This is your warp block, your warped block. Say that 5 times fast. Jesus, there's so many things, like so many like tongue twisters, like soul. I'm not even sure. You have your warped wood essentially, and your warped wood and your warped logs. These are just your normal wood. You make planks, sign, fence, etc. Planks, whatever. You have your warped grass block. I believe it's called Nylium, I believe. And of course you have your crimson one. Same thing with crimson forest. You have your crimson wood, over here, crimson logs. These are pretty much, standard wood. These don't actually burn. So, if you're building a house in the overworld, in a server and you're playing with friends who are kind of meanies and a-holes who like to burn down your wood houses, well, look no further than crimson wood or warp wood. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the blue, but then You know, you mix it with the red, it might be kind of cool, you know. All right, next block is the target block. This is, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have no idea what this does. I know it's for redstone contractions, and it emits a signal when you shoot an arrow to it. Other than that, so I think it's like really cool if you have, um, what? It didn't do anything. Well, okay. Well, so and that's it. But I know it does do something when you shoot arrows to it, and I'm pretty sure you hook it up to like a redstone contraction, and furthermore build on it. If you guys know what this exactly do, or you guys have contractions that, you know, already implements this, please show me. I want to see what it's capable of. Your shroom light, it's a glowstone. Um, that's pretty much that is. Um, it's just light emitting, I guess. You have your basalt, your polished basalt. You know, these are just essentially building blocks. Um, not too crazy about these. They're a little grayish. Maybe you can use something that you've been wanting gray instead of gray wool. Now you have basalt. You have your blackstone. These are essentially your cobblestone stone in the nether. So if you guys are going to be doing a lot of nether survival, this would be highly wanted and needed. Uh, if you guys are looking forward to that, I am planning to make another survival either by myself or with some other friends. Not too sure about the details yet, but stay tuned for those. Um, it's cobblestone, guys, or stone, so you guys can make pressure plates, fences, stone tools, stand under stone. This is probably one of my favorite update is the quartz brick block. Um, I believe it's called, or quartz bricks. It's so nice. I mean, I'm so tired using normal quartz, so this is new. I like it. This is your soul soil. I hate that word. Uh, essentially, you use this to make your campfire, your torches, and obviously, if you got flint and steel, blue fire. Okay, you know what this reminds me? Azula, from the last Airbender, blue fire. Whee! Oh, there we go. Whee! Okay, oh, put that back. You have your crimson vines, or actually not crimson, weeping vines. They grow downward. They're like normal vines. You climb up through them. Whee! Yeah. They grow downwards, so you have to grow them from a block up. Like I put a floating grass block. And here is your warp vines or your twisting vines. Why? These are in your warping forest. They grow upward. Wow, it's actually growing pretty far. Probably my second favorite implementation im, im, update. My second favorite update, I guess, is the chains. Ever since the lantern came out, this has been one of the things I've been actually wanting. You know, being able to hang my lanterns down like this without needing like another block is pretty cool. This is just nice for decoration, essentially. Here is your ancient debris. This is how you guys are gonna get your netherite scraps, which once or to make netherite scraps when it's smelted and you get your netherite ingots to make pretty much the newest OP armor in the game. We'll go over those in a later timestamp. Pretty much super rare, so you can only mine these with diamond. Yes, you can only mine these with diamond pickaxe. So if you're doing another survival, you gotta find those nether fortress for those diamonds. Get a diamond, make a diamond pickaxe, go hunting for these, get full gear. It's pretty much OP. I don't know if you can I'm pretty sure you can enchant your OP, those armor. I'm not too sure yet. I don't recall you can, but I don't see why you can't. You know, um, uh, pretty much, yeah. They're not as rare as emeralds though. I'm not too sure. It's either the most the rarest block in the game or the second rarest. Not too sure. Don't quote me on that, guys. Um, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. I know it's either one or two, maybe even three. I don't. What would be the third one? Because isn't diamond more rare? Wait, isn't diamond less rare than emeralds? So it can't be. And isn't diamond still relatively rare? Whatever. This is Crime Obsidian. It's essentially obtained by bartering with piglins. Once again, we'll go over that later when we go through mobs. But essentially, the rundown is it's essentially randomized trading with piglins, or nether villagers, I guess. Um, these aren't very useful. You can make glowstones, or essentially it produces light. And I know you can make what's that one? What's that? A respawn anchor. Yeah, you can make a respawn anchor with those, and we'll go over those. They're right there, so we'll go down there. There's next your gilded blackstone. Um, these just drop golden nuggets when you mine. Pretty much it. These are your golden ores, um, or your butter ores. Unlike it's pretty much like the one in Overworld, except you know, it's surrounded by red rather than gray stone. So that's cool. I actually kind of like this look. Here's what I was talking about earlier. Your respawn anchor. This is crafted using Crime Obsidian. Can be used. It's pretty much set as a spawn point with glowstone as charges. Like I said, if you guys are gonna do like Nether survival or pretty much just going into the Nether beginning of the game and trying to survive in the Nether, this is gonna be highly wanted. That way you don't get spawned in the overworld every time you die. And you have to go through the Nether portal, and you maybe tempted to cheat or some. I'm not saying you guys might. I mean, you guys might, you guys will, or anything like that, but you might. But so this will stop you from, getting into that temptation, um, trying to cheat your way. But yeah, and then this is your lowstone. Um, this paired with a compass, it's essentially like setting a spawn and having your compass, because you're obviously going to want to explore the Nether a lot to get your gear and all that, and you have to travel far and wide, so you want to be able to find your way home, except hitting F3 to find your coordinates. Every time you have a compass, it goes straight to the lowstone, so that's pretty useful if you guys are going to be doing another survival. But that sadly is the last block. I know I think I skipped a few, variation of probably blackstone. Like you can get like polished blackstone, blackstone bricks and all that goody stuff. And I know I skipped a few things, but other than that, that is pretty much the main overall new block updates, decorations, and yeah, pretty much these are all decoration blocks. So other than that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next segment. See you guys over there. Alright guys, welcome to the next segment. This segment is the new mobs implemented into the game. So obviously we are gonna start off with, wait, let me get into it. The piglins. Essentially the piglins are, in my opinion, or in my eyes, they're the Nether villagers. We have villagers in the overworld, piglins are in the Nether, essentially. A few key facts about these guys. These guys are hostile if you're not wearing any gold. If you don't wear any gold, these guys will attack you. It doesn't matter what kind of gold you're wearing, helmet, chest plate, booties, panties, you know. If you guys don't got that gold armor, they're gonna be spanking y'all. And these guys pack a punch. I'm not gonna lie, these guys do pack a punch. Um, Other than that, they do get aggressive when you guys are mining blocks of gold. They will shoot you or stab you with their sword. Either or, they'll probably decease you, especially if you're doing like Nether survival and you don't really have any good gear. They will also be aggressive when you guys break or open chests. It's one of the funniest update in Minecraft ever, in my opinion. Like, why would these guys get super mad about me breaking their chest. It's not even their chest. It's my chest. Or like it's not even, it's spawn. Whatever. Um, the reason why we're doing this section in Nether is one, because these guys will become Zoblins, I believe what they're called. Zoblins, yeah, zombie piglins or whatever. Uh, yeah, Zoglins, and if they're into the overworld, so we don't want that. And the main feature about these guys is the bartering aspect. Like I said, it's essentially a randomized trading. We have trading with villagers. You can essentially trade with them, they get better, and then you can pick which one you want, or like pick what item you want for them. This is essentially just randomized. You don't get to pick what the um, so these guys you don't really pick. You can get like crime sitting, as stated earlier. I'm pretty sure you can get some. I think like you can get a netherite hoe. I think that's like one of the rarest things you can get. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that, guys. But other than that, that's pretty much the main functions of these guys. These guys will hunt down hoglins for you. These nether pigs, I guess, and skeletons. These guys will automatically attack them for you. So if you want to follow them around, maybe hunt them. Next guy, Hoglins. These guys are tanky pigs. Essentially, these are like elephant, mammoth pigs. Look at these horns, like oh my god. They typically spawn in the Crimson Forest. They're kind of a mixture of a cow and a pig, so I guess it kind of makes sense why they have huge health. They drop leather, so you can get your leather gear, and obviously pork chops, so you have a food source. Their main attack, it's pretty much they will toss you and fling you like a rag doll. They will send you sky high. Ooh, gold. Um, they will send you sky high essentially. Other than that, you can breed them by using crimson fungi. Um, Other than that, yeah. Um, oh, they are also scared of warped fungus. You place them down, they'll get scared of it. So that's also pretty good. I think they also are afraid of nether portals, but I don't see why they would be close to a nether portal unless you get spawned in to one of those, or spawn into a crimson forest, um, on your first try going to nether. So that'd be kind of cool. And respawn anchors. Other than that, that's pretty much it. It's just a food source, so smack it with the word fungus. Next guy, the Zoglin. The Zoglin is essentially the zombified version of the Piglin. The same amount of health as I believe these guys. I think they, no, wait. Yes, these guys both have 40 HP. That's crazy. They're only created by bringing into the overworld. So other than that, you guys are pretty much um good. These guys will attack pretty much all mobs, or most mobs, I guess, except for creepers. Yes. Immune to lava and fire, obviously. They live in another. Why would and yeah, that's pretty much it. They're pretty much a pigman, um, but with the ear flap. So let's see what's the difference. Piglin, piglin, pig. Oh wait, I'm dumb. These guys are just pretty much, you know, the pigmen. New pigmen. Pretty sure they are always aggro at you. I'm not too sure. We can always find out. Survival. Oh, wait, I guess these guys aren't aggro. Ow! Rude. Yeah, these guys aren't aggro on site, so just don't hit them. You should be fine. Whoop. And the last mob that I'm excited to review is the Strider. Lava Boys. Oh, wait, you need this. I forgot. So this is what the wart fungus on the stick does. Um, they pretty much, these guys travel on lava. If you take them off lava, they turn super duper cold. Um, if you kill them, they will sharp strings, which is weird to me. I don't know why it would drop stream, but since they are immune to lava, I guess opposites will affect them. So rain and water will hurt these guys. Mm, but pretty much, that's all these guys are useful for. But Speedy Boys, zoom! Look how fast this guy goes. Like we just gliding out here, boys. Look at him waddle, waddle, waddle. But yeah. So and these guys are breedable using warp fungus as well, so no worries on that. And but yeah, this will pretty much cover the mobs aspect of this. So I think we're off to our last segment, and that's going to be the biomes. So I will catch you guys at our first biome. All right, guys. So our first biome, our first biome will be the Soul Sand Valley. This one's actually kind of boring. There's not much going on in it. As you can see, it's pretty much just soul sand, and I believe this is. I'm not too sure what this is actually. It's all a little too new for me, guys. So we'll go here and we're gonna break this real quick. Whee! And am I actually breaking this? Maybe I should stop jumping. Okay, no idea. But there's soul sand and there's soul soil. So that's how you guys are gonna make that. I'm not too sure what this is. Maybe we'll answer the question later. Oh, wow. Almost died there. Whoops, that would have been bad. And then if, this is actually pretty good because the one I found was right there. And this is essentially the Crimson Forest right here. This is a sight to see, guys. Like, oh my god, look at that. It's so nice. The red, like, it's just so vibrant in red, and obviously the shroom light, whatever, the shroom block. I'm not too sure what these names are again. But the shroom glowstone is what I'm gonna call them. Wow, this is actually a massive one. Oh, and here's your weeping vines. Wow, this is huge. Wow, this is massive, guys. I actually didn't explore this prior to recording this. Wow, this is huge. I didn't expect it to be this huge. But yeah, this is essentially what one of your biomes could look like. Um, at least this one was a lot better looking than our Soul Valley one. Um, but yeah, so in that case, we're gonna go off to the next biome. I think the next biome I'm gonna show you guys are gonna be the Warp Forest. So catch you guys over there. Alright guys, and we're here on the Warp Forest, as you can guys see. I'm not too sure where is it, where is it? Oh, it just said the Nether. Whoops, lame. Oh wait, never mind. Biome, Minecraft Warp Forest. Great. So and this is actually a small one. But yeah, this is what it potentially could look like, mixed with a little soul sand. I'm pretty sure soul sand just spawned at the lava anyways. It was actually kind of hard to find. I actually end up having to look for it just using a biome locator because this one was a lot harder to find. And you actually get an achievement when you find one of these. I believe they're called hot tourist destinations. Oh, and it was right next to a crimson forest. Oh, look at that. It was a crimson forest. Wow. This one's actually big too. Wow, and there's floating islands. That's a nice base of operation right here. No one around. But I mean, it would suck if you fall down. Yeah, that's a far fall. But yeah, this is essentially what the warp forest. Hopefully, the one that you guys find will be bigger. It kind of looks like willow trees, you know? It has like the willow look. I mean, I guess these are the same type of trees, right? Yeah. So it's not too different. But yeah, so this is what essentially the warp forest looks like, and you obviously get a lot more warp fungus in here, and of course you get your warp grass, um, your twisting vines, I believe is what they're called. So that's not too bad. Your tree trunks. But yeah, and then this this will leave off. Wow, look at that purple. Is that just? Is that just my computer screen just being glitchy, or is that like actually supposed to be like? Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Hopefully, hopefully that's a filter and not like my computer freaking out. But let's head on to the next biome, and the last biome actually, the basalt deltas. All right, guys. So looks like we finally made it to our last biome, the basalt biome. It's kind of like Honestly, it's kind of like a snowy nether. You got your ashes falling down and all that. So this is your basalt, pretty much place area. Um, I'm pretty sure these are, if I'm not mistaken, these are blackstones. So these are where you essentially you go mining. I'm not trying to fall into lava just because I do have 2 health and I'm not trying to die before the end of this video. So this is essentially what the basalt biome looks like. Let me give you guys a tour around so you guys get a nice view. So it's actually quite massive. This is I think this is one of the bigger biomes in the newer update. I mean, I can see why, because it's pretty useful. We have all your, pretty much your mining stuff. So your cobblestone, or not your blackstone. But overall, it's kind of just like a volcanic area. I think that was kind of the ideal, or the idea of building this kind of biome. Essentially, I don't think anything really spawns in here but mushrooms, so nothing really useful. But your blackstone to get some basic tools, maybe some iron, I mean cobblestone sword, better than a gold sword by all means. But it's massive. Oh, and look, wow, and there's a warp force here. So I mean, if you're lucky, you'll be able to get one of these, wood, and then boom, cobblestone, I mean stone. So pretty much set to start your another survival. But other than that, guys, I think this would conclude our pretty much another tour, another update. Um, in pretty much another update. Yeah, guys. Minecraft 1.16 update. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. It means quite a lot to me. And comment. If you're new, hit the subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys don't miss any new videos. This is actually kind of my very first video that I'm doing about this. Sorry if you guys if it was a little choppy or a little kind of unplanned. I planned it as much as I can, but this is my first time, so bear with me, guys, as I do more of these, or as I progress on, this channel. Hopefully, my ability to produce videos become more fluid and easier for me, and maybe it becomes a lot better. But once again, thank you guys for just sticking around. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And that, guys, I will catch you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Peace.